Orang bilang, kerja di dunia entertainment harus ngandelin passion. Karena dengan berani punya passion, kita bisa melampaui batasan. Passion juga yang membuat kita berani improve diri agar selalu relevan. Gue menjaga passion gue dengan berlari. Karena berlari ngajarin gue tentang berproses, disiplin, dan dedikasi. Sehingga hidup gue tetap seimbang dan terus berkembang. Tanpa passion, gue bakal sulit menghadapi hidup yang penuh rintangan. Jadi teruslah berlari dengan passionmu agar kamu bisa mencapai life goalmu. Running for Passion with MS Gloverman.
So yeah, good evening everyone in Indonesia and good afternoon, good morning everyone around the world. We are now back in Donington Park in the United Kingdom, in the British, in England, specifically in round 9. We are now going into the main race today in the Donington Park, a legendary track itself in the Leicestershire. Macoi Jillevilleneuve Split pieced together United Kingdom Grand Prix. We have in Donington Park yesterday a lot of battle in the Macoi Grand Prix class, also myself in the Macoi Legend class. Very beautiful track. And here we have last winner. Yesterday we had Muhammad Haida Mohamed Haidar on last pole, and also Juanda on lap record with 121.5. Garrett Briggs today with 121.5 in this track in the Donington Park. We have 14 turns in here, a lot of battle going on in this track. For all I can say, I am in race yesterday. All of the corner can be overtaken by a rider, so all of the corner is overtaking hotspot for this class, for this even in the Grand Prix in the game. We have there is 9 right turns and also 5 left turns in this track, overtaking hotspot still with the last few corners and also in the first few sector. And here we are in the man race in round 9 in like I said, Donington Park.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin the Macoi GP main race here in Donington Park. After a thrilling race for the sprint yesterday, with Haidar taking on the win here, and Juanda looks like have to stay put behind in second place, and also Igor Fernando, who performed really well and finished in P3. We are about to see who will takes the win here as the main race winner. Will it be Haidar again, or Juanda, or even Gilang Aditya, who made a mistake in the sprint before, going down to P14 and rising back 10 position up into position 4? Will he make amends here in Donington Park for the main race today? Back again with me, Ariel, and also Lucien in the commentary box. We are going to guide you throughout the race from the beginning up to the checkered flag. And also, before we start, thank you to our sponsor who've been supporting us, Macoi Jillevilleneuve. We have Macoi Studio, MS Glow for Man, BGP, Wooby Snack, WD Tour, FRP, and Rynex Wear. Also, thank you to our media partner. We have BGP and Esport Indonesia, and also our technical partner, Macoi and TRL.
Yeah, we have in the round 9 today in the Macoi Grand Prix class in the Donington Park. I'll say, Ariel, this track is really nice, really easy to ride. Even you see it yesterday. How am I racing in this track? So very flow in this very corner in few sector. All sector can be demanding for riders, but it can be really fun for riders to be pedal in this track. As you can see also in the sprint race, we have Haidar versus Juanda. We have Ego Fernando versus Fahri Andriansyah, also with Gilang Aditya. This track is really nice to see if you want it to pedal with a few riders in this track. And you can see also in the Phillip Islands. So this track, I think 11-10 with Phillip Island. What do you think, Adil?
Oh, well, yeah. About the track, some of you might like this, some of those who might not like it. I'm the one who don't like this track that much, so yeah, it is divided into 2 groups, I think. But then again, as we can see on the information in the right hand of the screen, we have some title contender here. Juanda can be a champion if Gilang finish outside top 15. I think it won't be like that easily for Juanda, so especially judging from the sprint race before, even though that Gilang have thrown to P14, he still managed to climb 10 place up to P14. So yeah, it won't be that easy for Juanda, and we have to see about the race itself, how it's going to end. Before the race start, let's see the starting grid here. From position 1, just like before, we have Muhammad Haidar starting on pole position. Number 2 is for Juanda, and number 3 is for Gilang Aditya. For the second row, we have Igor Fernando, Fahri Andriansyah, and also Fadlur Rahman from position 4 up to position 6. And then the third row, we have Fambuji Nugroho, Zaki Fatan, and Grebian Adza. The next row, in the fourth row, we have Prasetyo, Silverstay Yangwi, and Osco Pascal Tio from P10, 11, and 12. Then fifth row is for Afrizal Fad, Bagus Wisnu, and Dwi Putra from P13, 14, and 15. And ranging from P16 to 18, we have Bin Rosmarian, Jonathan Smith, and Fauzan Rotullah completing the sixth row. This is the last row of the starting grid for the Macoi GP. Farel Verstian will start in P19 with Jillevilleneuve in P20 and Rikat Perdana in P20th.
Yeah, as we are waiting for the race to begin in the main race today, as we have the class or the championship class in the battle between Juanda and also Gilang Aditya in the main race. Can it be Juanda be the champion today, or can it be Gilang postpone the championship until the next race in the Phillip Island in next week, if I believe, if not. Yeah, we are a little bit troubled with the schedule in this championship. So yeah, if we can promise you guys, we can promise you guys next week, but we still didn't know. But yes, we have double race in the next week with the Macoi 2 and Macoi 3. Also, we have 2 race in those track, and championship also still going on in there with Riley Davis and also with Gilang Aditya in the Macoi 3. Also Gilang Aditya Juanda also they are both battling in the Macoi GP class and also in the Macoi 3 class. We have as Jonathan Smith also making the debut in the Macoi 3 class and Macoi 2 class in the Motorsport Indonesia. So yeah, if Juanda can win today and Gilang making a mistake or probably out from the race, then it's done for Gilang Aditya and Juanda can be champion today. But we still have a team championship in this round. We can see that BrakeGP, Motorsport Indonesia, Aprilia, the Juanda teams with Fadlur can be a champion if one of the MS Glove foreman Mei Ducati not racing today. As we can see it now that Sylvester Markle not making it into the race as the replacement Farel Verstian. We still didn't know if he can make it into the race or not, Ariel. So we still have the team championship today in this race, Ariel.
Yeah, so well, titles for the riders itself, for the team and also the constructor is still on. The fight is still on, and this race might be a decision maker for the rider, the title for the riders to be exact. But then again, I really know that Juanda won't give it that much easily, especially to Gilang Aditya, his own rival from the beginning of the season. And then we also have Haider, who performed really well in the sprint race. So yeah, this race won't be easy at all. It is gonna be a demanding one. Yeah, we know that this is a short track, and this is some of you might think that the track is quite comfortable to race on, but due to that, some of those who think like that might be having some trouble due to that. So yeah, let's see about the race, and we are about to begin the main race here.
So yeah, we are now in the starting grid with the red flag already leaving the track as Haider in the pole position once again. He is the maestro of this track in Donington Park. Can he do it again today as he is having the first win in the Motorsport Indonesia and also Macoi graphics, and the lights are out, and here we go. We are only battling in the heat as in behind with Fadlur and also Ege Fernando. We have only few riders in it. Can he be a top 15 or not? Oh, that is Fabrizio crashing down in the first corner, and Juanda making the whole shot today in this race, in the main race, as Haida still in behind him. Gilang did a good job for him. Nice start there, as we can see right now. Fadlur Rahman in the background. We only have 12 riders, so if Gilang finishes in any position today, so Juanda must take it into the Phillip Island. The battle goes to the Phillip Island, as we now in the background we have Gilang Aditya going into the inside of Muhammad Haidar, but Haidar still closing the door as Fadlur Rahman, teammate of Juanda, worried so bad back in the podium after his first podium in Malaysia. And we are now back at the front as Fadlur Rahman. That is a nice breaking the port, not quite yet in the chicken, cutting the corner in the S's going into the Melbourne high pin in here. Oh, not a good one there from Haida. That's what is that called? Any column there from Haida, breaking from almost crashing into the Melbourne. Oh, that's a win from Gilanga.
Oh.
What a nice lap one there from the Macoi class.
It looks like the narrow track width is something the riders here are having difficulties since we've seen like the sprint before that Juanda is going out wide back to back again, especially to the hairpin. Yeah, he might do some late brake, but the track width is something that all of the riders have to consider about. Just like what Jillevilleneuve did before, he went out wide, miscalculation I think it is, but then again it cost him so much for the time and the gap in front of him with Haidar. Juanda meanwhile is still on the lead. We are entering the second lap, in the middle of the second lap to be exact, and it looks like, oh, there's another moment from Jillevilleneuve going out with someone into the gravel and fall down. I think it is Father with the black bike right behind. Looks like it is Father, and he is recovering back already on track again. And Jillevilleneuve, who managed to stay on the gravel but losing so much time right behind Haidar with the Yamaha machine going into the hairpin of turn 13 and turn 14. We are about to finish the second lap with Juanda still on the lead and holding the fast lap so far. Can he make another fast lap just like the sprint before? And Igor Fernando now holding in the fourth position, trying to catch up with Jillevilleneuve. And as you can see now, looks like Juanda is having his pace, having his momentum, and trying to make things right, not just like the sprint before in Saturday.
It's nice also for Juanda, a lot of fast lap, but slow one. I think this one slower than yesterday. We know that Juanda making in the second lap with 122nd, and today we have Juanda with 124. I think they are all is having difficulty with the fuel. With the fuel management today, as we have 22 laps in this track. As Juanda still in the first place, there is with Fabian Jansa with the helmet camera. That is so wet there from Kilang Aditya. So in front of this track is Igor Fernando. Is it? Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Might be.
It is Igor Fernando in front of him with the yellow different equipment and his lead. That is, oh, cutting corner there from Igor Fernando in the chicane in the essays. We are now going into the Melbourne high pin. There is the demanding one with the braking zone, as we know in the first corner in the turn one. Riders not having, must not having the difficulty in the braking zone, as the tire management in zone one not quite yet heavy brake zone there in the turn one, not quite yet like in the Melbourne high pin. As we can see in the Melbourne high pin, there is a downhill and braking, unbraking, and also in the high pin. So rider must be careful with the tire management in today, as so many riders using soft tire. Oh, what a gambling in here. But myself yesterday with 100% rest with the pit lap, I having with soft tire, but it's quite good in this track. But I don't think it's quite the same in the Macoi Grand Prix class, as they are not battling each other. So there is no deadly iron in this track. So management must be so difficult in this today in the man race, Adel.
Well, you're talking about management and also tire fix. Looks like in this type of race where the laps are a lot of laps, to be honest, the riders, I think they won't be chasing fastest lap just like what Juanda did before, but they are trying to stay on the grip, stay on the bike, and not make any mistakes. So it is best for them to just play it safe, especially for Juanda, who are now leading the race with, I think, with a good amount of gap between him and Haidar from first to second place. We might see them in a moment, but this is, I think, Zeki Fatan or Igor Fernando in fourth place. And yeah, we have a fast lap, but still, it is a second off from the sprint before, right? With Juanda,
Yeah.
something 122-ish. now with 123, it won't be. Yeah, he might still do the fast lap with 122, but with 22 laps in this race, I think to manage and to preserve your tire is the best you can do for this race. Let's see. This is Juanda in the first place, and now he is far up front of Haidar and leading the race so far so good. So yeah, no pressure here for Juanda so far, but he have to be patient and also have to be concerned about the tires. And oh, Haidar just went out.
Yeah, Haidar just went out.
He just went out.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, not a quite good one there from Haidar. That's into the in the turn 13, I believe it is Haidar.
Yes, sir.
So Juanda in front of him, not quite good yet. He is having a first win in yesterday in the sprint, and today he must. I don't know if he retired or not. I don't know.
Despite this connection issue, let's hope that Haidar can be connected back into the race. But before that happen, we have just to wait and see about Haidar if he can make it back again. But looks like he's really slowing down and going on into the pit. So yeah, I think it is over for Haidar for now. He won't be racing, but let's just see and announce it when the information came out. So this is the battle for Juanda and Gilang Aditya in first and second place, but I think the both of them is separated with so much gap between those two. Meanwhile, this is Bagus Wisnu. I think it is Bagus Wisnu in 8th place with Pamuji right behind him, and this is Fahri Andriansha in for the team of Haidar himself. And yeah, back again to Juanda who is fighting for his title. Looks like it won't happen in this race since we have only 11 riders left. So there is no room for Gilang to went out of the top 15. So yeah, Juanda might have to expand his battle for the title later on into the title, or maybe into the last race. So yeah, talking about the title, I have to congratulate once again the Ryan Alamin who just clutched his title in the race before in the PlayStation Class here in Donington Park to be exact, and with 100% race format with 33 laps, 30 laps. So yeah, hats off to that guy who've been the champion of the Macoi PlayStation Class. He really slayed it with 9 wins in a row, and I think that record will remain unbroken for so long.
Yeah. So that sort of a bang bang. I cannot saw that curse word. So yeah. So very lucky. Oh, there is. Oh, very lucky.
Oh.
Quite moment there. If I could say not making any battle yet in this race, as we now having a battle yet with Fabrizio who survived there into the last moment. But yes, I can win them both once again. So yeah, talking about Raihan Alamin, he is very lucky. If I could say, I won the race. I just having a too long lap penalty, and then Raihan suddenly in the top 4, and he is winning race. So yeah, I believe he is using all of his lucky charm this year. So 9 wins in a row. What a massive one there from Raihan Alamin in the Macoi Racing Class. So yeah, so wonderful to see what a 1K achievement in one season itself.
Something like one of a kind, to be honest. And yeah, all we can say is congratulations, Alamin. That's the best that we can do, and we like to celebrating this place. So yeah, once again, we had a lot of congratulations, but now we are making a game to the battle of Fabrizio and Zikimetan, I think, in season 75. Going to the chicane, so good. Oh, it is not Valderrama. This is Fahri Andriansha against Igor Fernando in P4 and P3. The Yamaha against one of the Ducati of the race with the black and yellow livery. Going on with this Yamaha rider, Fahri Andriansha looks like carrying the burden of Yamaha team since Haider is out for the race. He is trying to make points at least for the constructor and the team standings. This is Fahri Adriansyah trying not to catch and trying to follow up Igor Fernando before making an attack and gain the third position on the podiums. Meanwhile, I think Juanda is staying up front comfortably with Gilang Aditya. I think that he won't be having so much attempt to getting close to Juanda since there is no one in front of him and he can't gain in the slipstream to be faster in the straight, and there's no one towing him. So looks like Gilang is having so much things to do if we want to catch Juanda with. We know that Juanda made the fast lap in 1:22, so at least Gilang have to make that fastest lap too to catch Juanda without assist from other riders, without assist of the drafting or the slipstream. Yeah, it is gonna be a massive homework for Gilang Aditya, but so far from now, we don't know yet how far is Gilang behind Juanda. What we know is Igor Fernando and Fahri Adriansyah is still chasing each other into the corners and now crossing the line, entering the 10th lap. I think this is lap 10. Yes, it is.
Yeah, even in this track, Juanda struggling to maintain the position. We can see it yesterday he is struggling to follow Haidar itself, and now he's struggling to maintain the position in the P1, but we still didn't see him yet in the P1. So we still having battle between Fahri Adriansyah and also with Igor Fernando there.
Oh, that is
yeah. There we go. So the cameraman is answering us as he is having the fastest lap, but with 1:22.972. Quite a lap actually. As yesterday, around 1:22.5, I believe, in the lap 3 himself, and right now we are now in the lap 10. So he is saving the fuel, I believe, Ariel, and also saving the tire for the last few laps. And Gilang, I saw it in the previously that Gilang inside there and behind Juanda already. So Gilang is so strong in this track, but I don't know what happened to him in the first few laps. I believe he making so many mistakes in the first few laps. As yesterday, also he is crashing down there in the turn 7. And this is the battle also for the P3 championship standing, as Igor Fernando in front of Fahri Adriansyah right now, as they are just only separated with 4 points only. Igor Fernando and also Fahri Adriansyah. There is battle for the P3 championship standing, as we know it, the Yamaha riders. The Yamaha is very good in track, as we know it yesterday with Muhammad Haidar and also Fadli Ramadan in the Macoi Blessing class. Yamaha is very good in track. We know it also with Fahri Adriansyah so stable there in behind Igor Fernando. Let's so right there from Juanda in the turn 10 there. I think there is the turn 10. Yes. Going into the chicane itself in the S's, and Gilang already behind him. How come Gilang behind him and not making any fastest lap yet, and Juanda making a few fast lap in this track?
Yeah, looks like Gilang is around 1 to 2 seconds right behind Juanda, and now closing on again. I think it is already 1.5 seconds behind. But yeah, Juanda is under pressure, to be honest, if I have to say. And the tire management, the fuel management is something considering for Juanda, I think, since he has to stay in P1, but he can't do that so much attack with this condition, but he have also to defend from Gilang Aditya, who is following consistently. So there's too many factors for Juanda to think on that might ruin his racing just for now. As we can see, Gilang is closing on right behind him. I think it is almost a second now, right behind Juanda for Gilang Aditya, the number 32 Ducati. And yeah, big homework for Juanda to not make any mistake, and big homework too to Gilang to get close again and again with the Aprilia rider right in front of him. Now going onto the straight into the SS11 and 12, we are going to see this one of the fastest chicane in the track. in the races of MotoGP, I think. And now we are entering the two hairpins, and these two is still battling against each other for P3 with Igor Fernando and Fabri Adriansyah, and looks like the Ducati is still on the lead for P3, and yeah, Fabri Adriansyah still doesn't have the right momentum to make an attack and try to overtake Igor Fernando in position 3. Let's see on turn 14, looks like it is still too far for the Yamaha rider to make the attempt, and yeah, the chance is still there. We still have a long way to go. Lap 13 out of 22. I think Fabri Adriansyah is still got it to challenge Igor Fernando. With Jordan now sitting on the first at 1.2. This is something that gives us information. Juanda is pushing again to escape Gilang Aditya, who's been closing in. So I think it is confirmed that Gilang is closing and giving some emotional pressure to Juanda, I think.
Yeah, I think I believe he read the board in the pit line that Gilang is closing in, and he must do something. If not, that Gilang can produce a very good gap there between him and also Juanda in the last few laps. I believe that Gilang already closing in Juanda, so Juanda must do something if he want to stay in the P1 in this Grand Prix in the main race. But yes, it is not a bad one like yesterday in the sprint race. I believe it is endurance race for these riders. But yeah, I don't know.
See, you know,
Yeah.
see, this is Gilang Aditya. I will be closing in.
No. See, yeah, of course I know. Gilang is closing in, but Juanda must do something like what he have in the last lap in lap 15, that he is having a fast lap in this race, and he is slowing down again. I don't know if he managing the tire or managing the fuel, but it looks like he is struggling, if I could say. He fast in the one lap and he is struggling in the few laps again, and that is wobbling there from Juanda. As I said a few moments ago, he is struggling in this race. As Gilang is very smooth. Look at that. A very smooth riding style. Oh, that is so beautiful in the chicken also from Gilang Aditya. So yeah, one is struggling and one is enjoying, Ariel. Oh, that is a move! That is a move! Oh!
Closing it down, and Gilang Aditya just make the move. This is turn 14 to make this decision here, but looks like Gilang decide to just give it all, and Juanda now going out wide. Gilang is taking on the first place. It is the momentum for Gilang Aditya now taking on the lead. Is your new race leader, Gilang Aditya, with his Ducati taking on the challenge, and now Juanda have to drop down the second place, just like what the said before. I think also that Juanda has pushed too much since the beginning of the race, and now he's losing some mechanical grip right behind Gilang Aditya, who managed to race smoothly up until lap 15 just now. See, now Juanda is on fire back again, and he might not have that much tire left to make an attack and make an aggressive movement, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be risky for Juanda, just like the sprint before yesterday with Muhammad Haider. We've seen that Juanda always make an attempt, but it is not completed since he is really pushing it so hard and costing him either it is going wide or some gravel touches on her, or maybe just some dangerous act. So yeah, Juanda have to think really critically here to gain his first place back again. Now we have Gilang in front. Yeah, it is gonna be interesting up into the checkered flag.
He's going to grab there in the last corner, Ariel. Very not a cute lap there in the lap 15. He's in. Oh, there we go. We see it again with him sliding, exiting the corner. Lap 15. Almost every lap, Juanda sliding if he exit the corner. And we saw it in the first corner, in the turn 1, that he is sliding so much in with the exit corner. I think his rear tire is gone. Not not a good management there for the tire for Juanda in this race. And we saw it again. He is struggling as yesterday, also struggling maintaining the pace in this track. I think this is not the kind of track, as you can say, as you said before the race began. We have divided team there with the one that like this track and the one that dislike the track. I think Juanda one of the one that dislike this track. This doesn't like this track. I think.
Yeah, that might be the case, but then again, this race is still on. We have 7 laps to go, and looks like someone is trying to join the battle for P3. This is Fadlur Rahman in P5, joining the battle with Farid Rashan and Igor Fernando for position 3. And this is 3 manufacturer trying to get the best position into the podium. We have one Ducati, one behind, one Aprilia, but looks like it is unfortunate for Fadlur Rahman since he is having a 3-second time penalty. So yeah, it's gonna be harder for him when it is done. No, Fadlur Rahman just went out of the battle for P3 after I think he already tried his best to get closer with these 2 guys. But then again, the bad fortune is back for Fadlur Rahman. Just as we've seen, he went out of the bike, and yeah, it is what it is. Back on, still on P5 to be in a good news, but he went far with Farid Rashan and Igor Fernando. So yeah, it is what it is for Fadlur Rahman so far for now. But just let's hope Rebianazza won't steal his P5 since Fadlur Rahman is having time penalty right there. Oh, nice movement there from Farid Rashan. Now taking on the lead for position 3, but Igor Fernando, I think, having the inside into this airpin, and he is going wide. Back again, nice switcheroo from Farid Rashan, but the power from the Ducati is holding on again and now gaining to P3 on Esport left-hander, and there it is. Igor Fernando stays on the lead for position 3.
Yeah, that is very unlucky then for Fadlur Rahman, so deep into the curve there, so early. If I could say for Fadlur Rahman, he can be patient for a little bit to get more pressure to these guys, because this guys is battling for the lap. I don't know which lap, but Fadlur can be very patient as they make so much mistake, as you can see in the last lap, that both of them it goes very wide in the hairpin and also in the few corners there. And Fadlur already inside there again. Ariel in the background. There we go. You can see Fadlur there. Oh, there is battle again in the front. Oh, there is from the inside. Oh, Juanda. So good there for Juanda. That is a really nice braking there for Juanda, going to the inside of Gilang Aditya, making a move there for the lead again in this Grand Prix. As he is our new race leader once again. Juanda in the first place, going into the lap 19, 4 laps to go. Battle already cruising in here between him and Gilang Aditya, going into the lap 19, almost a few laps before the penultimate lap in this track, Ariel. So yeah, we are now racing, and we are now out for the battle. Oh, once again,
Yeah, the good thing is, with a position like this, Juanda have something to fight on, not just to try to stay top up in front, but the pressure is on also for Juanda. But with that, he managed to secure some fast lap to gain with 1:21.745, faster than his sprint lap before in Saturday. Now we are going to straight into the SS. Upcoming is Gilang Aditya from the left side. The Ducati is hitting the backs really perfect. But Juanda is having a good exit here, and now we're entering another moment from Juanda. Oh no! The contact has just been made. Looks like miscalculation from Gilang Aditya, that having Juanda on his inside line, not calculating that much, and yeah, missing the I don't think both of them is missing the facts, but it is the entry of Juanda is making Gilang Aditya in a bad position. So I don't think that Gilang having enough vision to look Juanda, who is, I don't know if he's in front of Gilang or I think Gilang is behind him, and yeah, the front end is touched and he fell down. We know the physics of this game, and yeah, now Gilang only 3 laps to go. With this much gap, there's nothing much he can do but to stay on and fight until the checkered flag.
It's not a good one there, and we already having from the
And this
oh yeah, oh no, this one no. Oh,
this is classic.
so much going on in the last 3 laps. I think they are, oh, it's coming from Juanda. Oh, not I think not much tire left there from Juanda, as we can see.
And Gilang having time penalty.
Oh yes! Oh, there's drama in the front. And Gilang making the mistakes. Both of them making the mistakes. And now, both of them making the mistakes in the last corner. That is so bad there from Gilang Aditya. Long lap there for Gilang Aditya. Gilang Aditya going into the last 2 laps today. And we are now having from the steamer there a racing incident between Gilang Aditya and also Juanda. I think that is Gilang touched Juanda bike and Juanda cannot brake in the high pin, and Gilang pushing so hard to get into first position, and they are back again to battle each other.
So that is back again. These two is closing up again and again now into the right hander of turn 6, going on into 7 and 8, and now we are in the half of the 2 laps to go. And yeah, with this condition, Gilang Aditya might have just dropped to 2nd position, but then again, looks like Juanda will still try to catch and try to take on the battle. Another cut here. There's no room for Gilang Aditya, and there's no room also for Juanda. These 2 guys, I believe that they are burned out. They are mentally drained, and they are already tired with all of this. They just want to finish this once and for all in this race, and we are entering the last lap of the race here in Donington Park with Gilang Aditya still on lead, but technically Juanda is still in P1 with this condition. Entering the last time for the first corner, we are going down the hill to turn 2, 3, 4, and 5, and Juanda just made another fast lap with 121.2. And this is it, the moment of truth. Will Juanda take on the fight, or will we stay put in 2nd place to get the advantage of that time penalty from Gilang Aditya, who still tried to defend his position, to be honest. And now going to the right hander before turning into turn 9, and we are entering it, going into turn 10, up front, up the hill, double packs here. Juanda is still pushing Gilang Aditya to make some mistake, but then again, looks like Gilang is really on hyper focus mode. There's nothing to lose for Gilang Aditya going into the chicane. He is going smoothly to enter the chicane, and also Juanda right behind with Aprilia. Turn 13 and 14, 2 corner left to go. We are going to end this race. Juanda making the movement from the inside. Can he brakes enough? But not yet. Back again, Gilang Aditya is still on the lead, but this is the last moment for Juanda to make his first position really well, but I think it's enough. It is enough for Juanda to claim the victory here in Donington Park. Please welcome Juanda, who will technically win this race, with Gilang Aditya have to go down since he's having the time penalty. And this is it, guys. Igor Fernando looks like is the winner for the battle of P3 with Fahri Adriansyah. What a game between those two, battling so long. I think that's one of the longest battle in the race with Igor Fernando and Fahri Adriansyah. And this is Fadlur, a well-deserved one in P5, I have to say, and Grabian Azza is finishing on 6th. Let's see about the race result later on, since Gilang Aditya having a time penalty. Will it be counted or no? Since he is still on P1 here, but let's see later on the race result.
we saw it with Fadlur Rahman in last few laps there. Fadlur is pushing so hard. He is having a 3 long lap penalty. 3 long lap penalty for Fadlur Rahman itself.
Oh, that's so much.
Yeah, I think the crash itself from Fadlur Rahman there is really giving him much of trouble there. He is pushing so hard. He is cutting so many corners there, and he is actually catching up those guys with Eko Fernando and Fahri Andriansyah in the top 5. So we are still waiting for the results to be written. If yes, it is Juanda, our winner today in Donington Park. He is, I think, if I count it correctly, it is his 5th win this year in Losail. Also in yes, it is 5 win for him in this Grand Prix in the Donington Park. So, Macoi Grand Prix champion, the battle goes to Australia. We are not done yet for Juanda and also Gilang Aditya in this race in the Macoi Grand Prix class.
Yeah, so this is for the race here in Donington Park, and the battle goes to Phillip Island, Australia for the title contender with Gilang Aditya and Juanda, who finished the race here in United Kingdom. Very well done. But this is the team champion is declared. We have BGP Aprilia Team MEI as the team champion for the 2025-2026 Motorsport Indonesia MACOiGP in MACOiGP class. Congratulations for those two who bring their their team to the win and claiming the title for the team champion. So yeah, congratulations to BGP Aprilia Team MEI. This is an absolute mega job for them, and yeah, a well-deserved one.
Yeah, as the race ending, we are having the winner with Juanda, as he is not making any long lap penalty, as Gilang Aditya having a drama in the last few laps. He is having long lap penalty, and another fast lap there with 121.247. That is broken record there, as yesterday we have 121.5 and today we have 121.2. Juanda once again a broken record in this year. Eko Fernando in third place. That is good one there from Eko Fernando battling with Fahri Andriansyah. Fadlur Rahman not good yet from him in P5. Grebenaza in P6. Zaki Fatan in P7. We have Pamuji Nugroho in P8, the only KTM today. We have Bagus Sujino in P9 and Sylvester Youngi, the only Honda, also in P10. Jordan Smith out from the race. Also Muhammad Haidar in the first few laps. Jillevilleneuve, Pascal Tio and Fauzan Raudatullah not making it into the starting grid today in the Donington Park. That is quite a good job there for Juanda, as he is still maintaining in the P1 in the championship, as the battle goes into Phillip Island in the Australia with Gilang Aditya still challenging Juanda, as he is right now P2 in this race. Prastio, Farel Christian, Ricard Perdana, Afrizal Fad and Dwi Putra, also Bin Rosmarian not making it into the starting grid also for them. So yes, we now waiting for the championship standing in here. 82 point difference between Juanda and also Gilang Aditya. That means Juanda only needs 1 point only, Ariel. He can just fastest lap in the race and teaching the race, Ariel. So yeah, 1 point only for Juanda in here. So Juanda in the first place with 51 point and Gilang Aditya in the second place. Fahri Andriansyah in the third place. We have Eko Fernando in the fourth place. Fadlur Rahman in the 5th place. We have Zaki Fatan in the 6th. Muhammad Haidar in 7th. Bagus Vishnu in 8th. Jack Hammersley down into the P9. Still in top 10 with these guys. Nopal Sharif in the 10th. Grebenaza in 11th. Pamuji Nugroho in 12th. Dikan Wafik in 13th. Prasho in 14th. And Flavio Balaji goes down into the 15th. Fauzan Pradratullah in 16, Sif Semakal in 17, Ricard Perdana in 18, Pascal Teo in 19, Sersi Youngwi gaining so many positions there in P20, Riley Davis in 21, Pimpros Merian in 22nd, Gigi Lorraine in 23, Chase Wingler in 24, and Dwi Putra in 25 with only 13 points. As to continue, we have Akbar Kuma and Jonathan Schmidt teaching the race in P26 and 37, Abdul Fat in 28, and Muhammad Toha in 29. We have these riders Mawat Fatah, Farel Christian, and Hadi Fifan not quite yet making any point in this event this season.
Following up with the constructor standing, we have Aprilia here with 333 points in the first place. Ducati is following up in the second place with 277 points. Yamaha is in third with 262 points, and KTM placing in fourth with 193 points. So yeah, it is a beauty number here for the Aprilia 333, and a gap of 56 points to Ducati. And yeah, that is for the constructor. Following up with the team standing after round 9 with BGP Aprilia Team MEI clutching the victory here with an astonishing 508 points thanks to Fadul Rahman and also Juanda. MS Gloverman and MEI Ducati is placed in second for now with Sony DR Team Yamaha in third. AG Akela Racing Team is in fourth with Sony Yamaha DRL in fifth. Red Bull KTM by McCoy is in sixth with Neoware DRT Ducati in seventh. 8th place is for Red Bull KTM for Troy McCoy, and Rynex MEI FJ Racing Ducati is in 9th. Master Printing Aprilia DRT is in 10th. PS Plus Competition Yamaha is in 11th with Repsol Honda Team completing the grid in 12th place. With it also, it is considered over for this Donington Park race in United Kingdom, and this is our podium riders. Will start with Igor Fernando, who take the podium again just like the sprint in the third place from AG Akela Racing Team. Igor Fernando, the number 64, let's hear some word from him with Lucene in the Parc Ferme.
So, Echo, a podium in the main race. What a result, with Haidar retiring and several intense battles unfolding around you. It looks like a proper fight from the start to finish. And tell us, how are you feeling after that race, and how did you experience those duels out on the track today?
I'm really happy with this race. Of course, it's a positive result for me. This fight with Fahri was exciting as well. And on top of that, it was a clean race. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. That is so quietly feel from you. That's or not. But yeah, congratulations finishing in front of Fahri today, and aiming forward to Phillip Island's double race and also in the final race in the Valencia. So congratulations once again, Igor Fernando double podium in the Macoi Grand Prix class and also Motorsport Indonesia in this round in Donington Park. And I'll back to Adel then.
Another epic battle from Igor Fernando with Fahri Adriansyah, and looks like he is challenging to the upcoming race with Fahri Adriansyah. So yeah, best of luck to Igor Fernando and a well-deserved podium here in Donington Park, and have a good race. And yeah, that's it from Igor Fernando, who finished in the third place. We are now moving on into the second place, who've been really pushing to the limits. Been playing so calm and smooth from the beginning, but really attacking like a storm in the last moment of the race. Please welcome Kilang Aditya from MS Gloverman and Team MEI in the second place here in Parc Ferme with Lucene.
So Kilang back on the podium after the mistake at yesterday's sprint race. And today your pace looked incredibly strong from the very beginning. It is unfortunate that the long lap penalty cost you a position right at the end, leaving you to finish in P2. Still, the battle with Juanda was absolutely brilliant to watch and had everyone on the edge of their seats. How are you feeling after such an intense race, and how do you reflect on the way it unfolded today, deciding the championship title in the Phillip Island in the next few weeks?
Yeah, overall it was a great weekend. We had a great battle with Juanda. I managed to close up the gap from how many seconds I knew, and after I managed to catch Juanda, we battled bit. Unfortunately, it's other made some mistake. It's almost made a mistake. So yeah, the battle keeps coming and keeps going. And unfortunately, I got a long lap, so I lost the first position. But anyway, it was a great weekend for us, and let's see and move on to the next one.
So yeah, thank you very much, Kilang Aditya. It's your best performance today. It's not best performance in the season, but yet a very good photo land between you and Juanda today. So yeah, congratulations on your podium today, and I'll be back to Ariel then.
Well, starting smoothly, playing it nice and slow from the beginning of the race, and he attacked very fiercely in the last moment, and yeah, having the chance, but the time penalty looks like is a betterment for him. So yeah, best of luck in the next race for Gilangatia. And now we are moving to the man of the race, Juanda, who finished in first place, and yeah, have to extend the title championship later on, but this win looks like is something good for him. Please welcome Juanda from BGP MEI Team Aprilia in the first place here in Park Ferme with Luzain.
So Juanda, wow, once again, just wow. That was an absolutely thrilling battle with Gilang, right on the limit from start to finish, and you've come out on the top today. Looking ahead to Phillip Island tomorrow, you now just need 2 points to secure the championship title. How are you feeling in this moment, and how do you approach a race with everything so close to being decided? So, Juanda.
That was crazy battle for me and Gilang. I think very intense race, and I'm really happy I win in this race, because this is double point. And for Phillip Island, I just need 2 points, of course, but yeah, if everything go to normal, I'm good. If not, yeah, let's not manifest chaos, of course.
Okay, congratulations. I believe you can be a champion in the you can clinch the title in the next race if you're not making any mistakes, and hope that Gilang not making any mistakes, so we can have a battle to Valencia. But yeah, then again, congratulations for you, both of you, that playing on the podium today. And Juanda, congratulations for your win, first main race in the special event win since last time in the Laguna Seca is Jack Hammersley, so this is your first time in the Macoi Jillevilleneuve class. So thank you very much, all of you, and I will give back to Adeline.
Well, let's learn from Juanda here in the Donington Park, and yeah, we are also eager and also excited to see your battle next on Phillip Island, Australia. But here and now, congratulations and have some good rest to prepare for the next race. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Juanda is our winner here in Donington Park, United Kingdom, and this is your winner and also podium sitter. With that, also the race for round 9 here in the Macoi GP class, and also all the class is done. We are going to Australia in the next race, so be prepared. We are going down to the Earth Hemisphere. We are going to be going to upside down racing. Shall I say that or no? But yeah, all the Australian guys already know it. Yeah, we are going to Phillip Island to Australia, and it is one of a short circuit, also one of the high speed also, but we are about to see some exciting races in the Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix later on in the 10th round. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the race today here in Donington Park. Hope you guys enjoyed the race from yesterday in the sprint and also the Macoi PlayStation class, and until now into the Macoi GP main race. Lucien, do you have any information before we close the race today?
Yeah, as we know it that the schedule is changing, so just looking at our social media for the next race in the Phillip Island, because we are packed with so many classes in this race in Phillip Island. Next race in round 10, we have double race for the Macoi 3 and Macoi 2, and also Macoi GP class as the separate days for the Macoi PlayStation class also. So yeah, we have 3 days racing in the Phillip Island. So there is so much going in here. So if you are tired, and if you are really tired, we are tired, so don't forget to use the MS Glow Foam and Dual Cream. So yeah, just wash your face and you can be really good again. You can be really fresh again for the upcoming race in the Phillip Island. So yeah, Ariel.
Well, yeah, that's it for the race today, and all of the season won't happen without the support from our sponsor. Once again, thank you so much to Macoi Jillevilleneuve, Macoi Studio, MS Gloverman, BGP or BrakeGP, Booby Snack, WD Tour, Fabrizio Racing Part or FRP, Rynex Wear, and also we have our team as our media partner in BGP and Esport Indonesia, and Macoi and DRL also as our technical partners. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for all of you guys who've been watching from the beginning until the end. Stay tuned with us. We having about 2 rounds left. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, we have 2 rounds left in Australia, and the last one is in Valencia, of course. Yeah, the penultimate race. So yeah, stay tuned with us. Don't forget to follow us in the social media. Don't forget to follow our sponsor also, and don't forget to support your riders to be in the first place, of course. So yeah, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next race. Be healthy, be happy, and we'll see you guys in the next race.